Okay, just the usual. Gotta come in real quick over my levels because I was messing around with some of these volumes. I meant to start a couple minutes ago so that I had time to do this before the 6:30 mark, but it's fine. And also, thank you, Alice, for watching the other Zelda stuff and tuning in for this. I wasn't streaming back when I did the Majora's Mask and Ocarina, so, you know, the content was a little different. There was no live aspect to the, to that, so. Hopefully I'm still as funny as I was back then, who knows. And as always, we stream on these separate audio channels, so... Yeah, so the mono stuff might work better if you have the option. But yeah, we literally got here and then just called it quits last time. We'll be doing this today and tomorrow, though. I should hopefully be a lot more functional with my gameplay today, too. I was dealing with my wrist has been giving me issues for the last couple of weeks, but it feels a lot better right now than it did. There's one more by the door itself. Skyward Strike won't reach. Yeah. See what old Jebediah over here has to say. Same dude from outside. My partner's gone missing. Wow, I know I didn't give a fuck when your friend was gone, but can you help me find my missing friend? There's baddies all over the place, Link. I'm scared. Oh, jeez. So there's got to be somewhere to get under this area. And yeah, we got to keep it authentic. Got to play with the classic Wii controls. Once you get used to it, I think it's really great. I kind of swear by it. But, I haven't tried the Switch controls, though, so I wouldn't really know the difference firsthand. Oh. I'd already forgotten. Oh, god damn it, Fee, I know. Master, I'm detecting a fucking lizard. I detected it too, Fee, with my eyes. But yeah, more than anything, playing the original is just for, like, you know, I'm trying to get a real good look at what it was like when it first came out. So no optimizations. But other than changing the controls and adding the fast travel with the Zelda amiibo, I'm not too sure what else is different. Come on, spit something at me. Oh, the bombs. Oh, it automatically starts killing it past different loading zones. Oh yeah, and we haven't had to change my batteries yet. But we'll see it eventually. Like I said in previous streams, though, I remember liking the Wii motion controls so much at first that, you know, I found myself wishing I could play every Zelda game like this. Now that I'm getting used to, like, the particularities with the Wii Remote. I can see why I felt that way. It is nice once you get used to it, because, like, you're really just pressing one or two buttons and then just moving the Wii Remote around a little. Ah. Master, you're dying. I know, Fee. I can feel it. Oh. Oh. Blast it. I must have dropped my wallet. You showing up here must mean we're connected somehow. Do me a favor and get my bomb bag, okay? Sure, I won't keep it for myself for the rest of the game. Do me a favor, bomb bag. And of course they stayed queuing you into that the whole, you know, early segments of this area, so. Another problem I could see people may be having with this game overall, it's got the same kind of over-linearity that Wind Waker had. You know, everything's a little too blatant, a little too one-way. And it's got all the Wii Motion gimmicks, you know, assuming you're playing the original. But I feel like they're done well enough to, you know, make it something of a reasonable challenge. Mixed in with, like, the simpler design, it compensates, I guess. Oh. Okay, I've already got the fairy though. Honestly, it's just because I ran out of stamina earlier. I was about to, you know, plunge that one dude. Plunge his toilet real quick. It checkpoints you though, so even though we didn't save, it still has the door unlocked. Oh, the one stays dead too? I kinda didn't want that, I wanted to rub it in these dudes' faces. Yeah, that. You cut off this lizard's ear, cause who knows, maybe you'll need it. Oh. They make a point of showing you that old amber, which you'll probably see on your way out of the door anyway. And anyway, since the Majora's Mask stuff, we've also done Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, but those were streamed like half a year ago. I'm actively working on Wind Waker now, so hopefully in the next week or so you'll see all of that. It'll be one big part though. I'm not going to do it like the Majora's Mask and Ocarina where it was like, I think 8 parts apiece. It'll be just as long, but it's just going to be like one big 5-hour, 6-hour video instead of like a bunch of 40-minute videos. Aw, you want to borrow it? You mean you're going to give it back at the end of the dungeon, right? Sure. How's my pal gone? Let me take that back. Looks like your friend can count on you though, right? I'm not letting you borrow my bag though. Nope, I'm giving it to you. Led was kind enough to give it to you, so make sure to take good care of it. Knowing me, that bag's probably empty, so let me give you a little something to get you started. And yeah, that's one of the benefits of this game. So same thing with these, you can just pick these guys up and slurp them in there. Yeah, I mean, of course you could always just watch the streams, but that's like 20, 30 something hours for each one, so like, I personally don't like rewatching streams. They're more fun when they're live, but that's what I do the editing for. Oh shit, oh shit. Scoop them up. Make them cry like the Wind Waker. It is fun to review this footage long enough for me to forget all the stuff that I said, though. Makes it way more bearable. Oh. Yeah, you gotta stop a little bit. Oh, can't go that way. I've got the bomb bag now, though, so... Bluebird feather. We definitely got to make use of a lot of this stuff too. I'm not going to worry about upgrading the shield too much though, because we'll eventually upgrade to like the goddess shield too. And then once we reach a certain point, there's always the Hylian shield. Which that's the shield you want, unlimited meter. Oh, they did give Link some Hank Hill ass audio in this game though. But yeah, the one problem I keep having right now, but I can't really fault the game for it, is just because of my setup. Because I have an XLR microphone on a boomstick, you know, it's like literally right in front of me. So you probably keep hearing, you know, sounds like that. But that's just my Wii remote hitting my my stick right here. Whoops. Wow. Well, you can cut those fireballs. That's good information. So yeah, look at that. There's like 2 more main chambers. Of course, there's plenty to do in them. And there's a little more to do in this central chamber too, but... There is the little underground segments though. We just haven't seen one yet, I remember that. Also, I want to do something separate for Thanksgiving, something other than Zelda. Maybe like the day of, or just one of the days nearing it. But I'm not too sure. I might just play Risk of Rain again. I guess I don't need those anyway. I was hoping there was a ruby or something up there. Rupee. Well, we obviously have to go that way. Ah. Uh-huh. Okay. I can't hit the other side. Oh. Whoa. That is the... I'm not gonna be able to shake that. Aha. Crack is always the answer. Don't ever forget. Didn't mean to jump off that thing. Oh, where did they throw my rock? Where's my rock? Oh, you piles of fuck. Ganondorf really is evil. Well, Ganondorf didn't even exist, I guess. Not yet, anyway. Playing Skyward Sword's a good enough reason to bust out the Historia again, too. It was released alongside it. It was all part of the same hype, so... Might actually take a look at that after I'm done with the stream. Little nighttime reading. It's just mostly with those upswings. Alright, now this one's more interesting, but I see it. Nothing a little looking around can't fix. And funny enough, if you do the traditional spin attack, like with the circle and then a sword swing, it still works. Instead of having to do the double nunchuck, which also works with an upswing for that, so you don't actually have to swing both remotes, but of course it's a little faster to just do it that way. And the same applies to the fatal blow. If they're down, just do a spin on the control stick with an upswing and you got yourself a fatal blow. Oh, bro, you know how many times I played that fucking little roll goal on Twilight Princess? Which I'm gonna clip to that whenever I edit this video. Probably put it in a short. That way you can look back at it and be like, hey, I was there. It's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's all it is. You just gotta wait for them to do their dumbass tongue shit. And then just hit them in the opposite direction. They're just real finicky as all. That's all they really got going for them. I also like how Ganondorf and Dracula from Castlevania basically just use like the same goons. Magic men and lizards with swords that breathe fire. Skeletons. Like, damn, bro, y'all got the same mob monster guy. They get him from Bowser, I guess. So that was that whole route that we just took. What is this? Bird statue. That wasn't what I thought was going to happen. Hot Z. Ah. Forcing your immediate attention. Kind of counterintuitive in a puzzle game, but the dragon sculpture. It's a dragon made out of gold. Just keep it and leave. Well damn. Killed by a boulder. To no real consequence, because here I am. I blew up. Now it's time to act like I don't know nobody. Time to complete the main goal of this temple. Another thing I will say that I distinctly remember, because I really only played this the 2 times when it came out. I beat it and then immediately went into hero mode, you know? And then that was it. Those were the 2 times that I've played this game. So, you know, over like 14, or about 14 years ago now, because it was November when this game released, I remember. November 11th, I'm pretty sure this is what I was doing when everybody else was playing Skyrim. I was playing Skyward Sword. Or it might have only been like a couple of days in between the 2 of them. I wouldn't play Skyrim for a few years later. But I think it's safe to say that in the long run, I love Skyrim about 100 times more than I love this game. Don't get me wrong, I love Zelda, but... Which, there's a little Skyrim on the channel, but... it'll get to its eventual time. But yeah, like I was gonna say, I remember the bosses, for the most part, were a little lackluster. I really liked the Girahim fights. But beyond that, I think both 64 titles had way cooler bosses. I detect Zelda's aura in the surrounding area. Do you? What good is Impa if Zelda's gonna be out here getting chained up to the floor? Gregory. Cool, 45 minutes for that whole temple, basically. Not bad. Take a minute or 2 right here to move my shoulders around, because we're going to be at it for a little while. This boss shouldn't be long, though. It's just like a big old rock monster. Gotta throw bombs in its mouth. It's nice to see the visuals, too. Just how pixelated stuff still was, like, 10 to 15 years ago. I'm playing it up at HD on Wii U, but it's a Wii game still, so... just like the last story, it's going to look optimized for the Wii in play. Anyway, yeah, give me literally like a minute, and we'll carry on. But yeah, Wind Waker should be abridged and out, you know, within the next couple of days. I'm already towards the end of like the editing with it anyway. Twilight Princess should be like a week or so into December. And then as to when I'll abridge all this stuff for like, you know, easy viewing, maybe like another 6 months down the line, kind of like how I got those. Then all the December streaming, yada yada, but we'll carry on with that. Okay. Let me see. No, that's not it. This is so very embarrassing, but I seem to be at a loss for your name. I didn't give you my name, motherfucker. What was your name again, bro? I didn't tell you my name. Oh, shit. Alright. I heard my underlings had finally captured the Spirit Maiden, so of course I rushed over here. What can I say? I was excited, flustered even. I was downright horny at the thought. You understand? What did I find when I arrived? The agent of that goddess. That agent of the goddess. She had once again... See, what I'm trying to say is... that goddess-serving dog escaped with the girl. I must have the Spirit Maiden in order to resurrect my master. I must have her. So right away, he's got a master. He's not even, the big boss. As formidable as he might seem. He gets a lot of character. He gets more screen time than, his master for sure. He's definitely still like the poster boy, the character that, the main antagonist. He just doesn't fulfill that complete role for the lore is all. Oh, sorry, I was tweaking, wasn't I? It's these cracked out lips. But something good can still come from this day. I've had all this bottled up anger smoldering inside me, and now I can release it. There's someone special I'd like you to meet. Oh, don't be shy. I need to vent all this unhealthy anger, and your agony is such a great stress reliever. Won't take any more than a few moments with my friend before you're charred to a satisfying crisp. And let me tell you, that will put a spring in my step. No way, bro. It's not just a boulder. Pyroclastic fiend Skyward. The Gongo. Maybe that's the way to do it. Oh, because I was on fire. it, you can just hit him in the eye. God damn it. Alright, I'm turning my game volume down a little more. Mostly just as a editing cue for me. Because I don't like messing with the volumes too much, because then I have to readjust them when I edit. But, you know, I feel like that's getting a little too loud. Not loud like in the general volume sense, but like makes a lot of noise, gets real fuzzy. More than it needs to be. There's your heart container. That puts us at what, like 8? 9, because we've collected a full set too. And while you're here, what every Zelda game should let you do. 10 things Skyward Sword did right. Boom. Clickbait. I don't know why I thought I could wall run after that. Does Breath of the Wild let you do that, Tears of the Kingdom? I don't remember. Oh, there's another door up here. They could have put a stamina fruit up here. But it's a boss fight. I guess why make it even easier? Yeah, whoops. And there's probably something hidden here, just like the other one. What are they doing? Za. Stink. You cannot go to him, Your Grace. Remember what we discussed. Restrain yourself. Focus on the task at hand. You can't go back home to feed your dog. You're right. There's more important shit to do. My dad can feed him. Oh, damn, she's serious. Kinda don't like this Impa either. She's just always talking shit. Like, maybe if you didn't suck ass, Link, I wouldn't have to be up over here. It took you far too long to get here. Looking at you, I fear the goddess is mistaken in her choice of agents. If this failure is any indication, you have no hope of defending her grace from those who seek to assail her. Do my words anger you, boy? Nah, they're just kind of annoying. Do my words sting? Let them. Good. Fuck you. Can't stand you green kids. The truth of it is you were late. You were late and you failed to protect her. I sent Zelda ahead to learn more of the fate in which she is destined to play a part. Listen well, chosen one, if you wish to be of help to her grace, you must summon a shred of courage and face the trials laid out before you. A shred? And yeah, Link is just like habitually late and sleepy. This one took a little bit of remembering because, you know, I want to turn the Wii remote, but you just, like, pivot it. Or you don't turn the whole thing, you just rotate it. Which it shows you clearly right there, but it's just, you know, it's against my nature. Oh, shit. You got some water. I don't know, I mean, you could drink it, I guess. This playful sprite replenishes 6 of your hearts. I don't really like keeping more than one fairy, but it's good for now. I have a message written in the language of the gods of old, just like the other one. Spirit maiden who descended from the clouds, passed through the earth spring and makes her way to a fated place. Parched desert of Lanayru. Gate of time. These are some boring-ass legends. Go to the next area, Link. That's what the old gods said. In their ununderstandable language. Unintelligible. This is an old tablet. Probably can't even run any modern games. Damn. So we should just get slurped back into the air, right? Cleansed herself in the waters of the fountain. Based on the information from the message I just imparted, I project she is traveling to a region known as Lanayru. Yep. To the Skoy. This game has a much better second half, though. And while I was shitting on the bosses a little bit ago, there is that one really cool boss that most people agree is real cool. The Forest Temple boss. Big old shiny 6 arms. But then there's also giant Pixar octopus man. Hope I never have to do something important right here. And yeah, channel's almost at 500. Can't do a whole lot past that. You know, not for now at least, but it's a cool milestone either way. Glorpus is sitting here pondering. Kukiel's mother was calling for her like she was worried. Oh, cool, I was just wondering. That should be the little girl with the demon man. Which I think it's like down here. Nah, it's down low somewhere, though. What's more, too, is I need Beetle. Shit. What is that, 100? Not even.
Thank you.
These are like 300. Fuck it. Look at Beetle back there. Can't believe somebody bought it.
Thank you.
It really suits you. I think so too. I love brown leather. Pretty sure it's a real bargain at 800. Oh. That's just like an extra heart. Because I think there's like 4 of those, and that's how you get your full 20 hearts, is you need those 4 as well. Hop. God damn it. I wasn't trying to. You can't read the sign backwards, dumbass.
Hey!
Yeah, they're really pushing this part on you. Where did you go? What will happen if she's been kidnapped? What if somebody napped my kid? We'll have to create a term for it. Well, perfect timing. Nope. Yeah, I seen her hanging around with the devil. Won't you help me look for her? Won't you join Team Rocket? Nah. And you truly consider yourself a knight in training? Isn't a knight's duty to protect the townspeople? Please, don't join Team Rocket. I want to join Team Rocket. Just let me walk home and take a nap. Shin Megami all over again. I might play Nocturne one day. I've heard nothing but great things about it. And Persona 3, which is on Game Pass, so... Yellow. I've confirmed the location of a third yellow opening in the clouds. You know what to do, shiny ass head. Oh, what? It's gotta be off bridges. Watch your step, dumbass. Why's your bird got a mask? What kind of bird can't raw dog some wind? Isn't that like their whole bag? Haton. Okay. Blessed butterfly. Whatever it's said about it. Sometimes you can see these flying through butter. Damn, I love butter. Again, though, the game sort of embraces its linearity, and you know, it kind of, this is, the entire areas are kind of like premature dungeons, you know? You gotta solve a lot of random little things in the overworld itself before you get into the temple, and then it's just kind of like the icing on the cake of the whole environment. This arid region was transformed into a desert over the course of several hundred years. How many hundred feet? I'm gonna say several. Haha, I remember that one. My projections show that Zelda must have traveled through this area. She probably just warped to the end, like we should be doing on my bird, but... Ah. Dead Robot. It's my favorite indie band. Fucking love Dead Robot, bro. Blorp. My estimates indicate that this object has been broken for many years. I am unable to analyze the content of its speech at this time. This memory card is too old, Link. I don't think it's gonna work. There's a workplace accident waiting to happen. If only that bomb had taken longer to blow up. And there's some theories out there, you know, that the Ocarina of Time is made from this stuff, the Time Stones. Which that would make sense. Don't nobody want to talk to you, Jorpless. Especially with that color. They're all dead again. Why? That's not the way time works. Where did you come from? Zzz. We're here collecting time shift stones and transporting them to the Nehru mining facility. We're manufacturing Ocarina of Times for mass production. I am able to confirm that a time shift has occurred within this space. Any impact on the blue stones creates a sustained temporal disruption field in the surrounding area. Oh fuck, this area's in the past state. We're in past tense now. Ancient flower. Said to only exist in the past state. Damn, that's crazy. You looking for work, Zerpt? Then get rid of that funny looking hat and come back with a helmet. Damn, bro. You got a funny looking hat. What do you mean? If only we had a Picto box. That wasn't what I was trying to do, but okay. Fucking Wind Waker. I like it. Gwah! The time shift stones power us, as well as the machines we use. That's why we have to stay hard at work. And that's probably why they interact with them the way that they do, because they're made of it. So they don't, like, notice the time anomalies, they just... What do you mean, what year is it, bro? That shit doesn't matter to us. We're robots. Yeah, that'll do it too. Fucking nibble snarf. Well, you could do that with boosted stamina from like some potions. That was pretty fucking sweet, I think. Okay. You caught one Gerudo dragonfly. These stunning insects have compound eyes more beautiful than rupees and wings as transparent as glass. Oh. Cool. You caught a bug. Did I blow the other one up? Ah. It's always the same with them. Ah. We have arrived at Lanayru Desert. The terrain in this area changed dramatically as climate forces rapidly turned it into a desert. Ah, don't give me that climate shit, Fee. I have confirmed numerous areas of sink sand. Should you step in sink sand, you may be swallowed by the desert. Bodily danger has increased by 30%. I recommend you check the terrain on your map with plus. Come again? I suspect that Zelda went to the giant golden Triforce shining in glory on the horizon. That's what I thought too. And I plan on streaming a little bit tomorrow too, so I'm probably only going to give it like another hour-ish. Probably just to the entrance of the dungeon. Gah. Damn, that's a whole ass Pokemon. Yeah, you can do that. Clump of dirt, fuck it. Wow. Damn. Tell me it's a bunch of rupees. You found fucking dirt. You found a clump of grass. Tell me what you use as a material to upgrade a variety. You can collect them with the bug net. I already knew that, Fee. You can do that shit you did a second ago. No fooling? Master, you can throw a bomb in there. Shut the fuck up, Fee. Oh, there's a big old box up there. Made sure to show it to you. Wow, that's pointless. Yeah, that's clippy. And see, something like the Wii U wouldn't have a problem handling that, but, you know, the games didn't really work that way. Bro, are you serious? Help, Zert. That'll do it. He just gave in to his fate. Bzzzt. Skrrt. Okay. If you hadn't come along, they would have sucked all the electricity out of me. Jinkies. You have a beetle. It appears to be an older model of Laneru fabrication. As thanks for saving me, I will upgrade that for you. Ah. Yeah, it doesn't get upgraded at the shop. They upgrade it for you. I was trying to find money so that I could go upgrade it because, you know, yeah, I wanted to grab shit. But now I don't need to. Which the thing you want to do here son of a gun. Son of a big robotic beetle. Scooped. Big old blorpus. Look at them fucking birds. These guys may as well still be dinosaurs. don't think old Jorpal Tunnels noticed me, so... Hit him with the goddamn kamikaze. Fucking super ghost. Do 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 do. Type ass. Bomb. Strolling about. Oh. Fucking shrimpsicle. Magic school bus theme plays. You know what? I'm still gonna do it. Obviously, we just can't be chilling on it though. Some stamina potion definitely couldn't hurt out here. Good incentive, I guess. You caught a Lanayru ant. Store water deep in their nests and allow them to thrive even in the intense heat of the open desert. They're known for buying excess bottles of water even during a drought. Damn, fucking ants. What am I thinking? It won't move. Link, your wrist. How are you doing this? Ah, so that just disappears, but then does a new one crawl up? Yeah, from the spot. Oh, wow. Gotta give it a little more chutzpah. Damn it. Alright, I got one for him, though. Nah, it's too far. Well, that does nothing for me right here. Actually. Oh. Yeah, they're not gonna let me do it. So... little investigation. Ah. Well, in that case, play it safe. Saw one of the big old blocks back there, too. No! If only there was some way this thing could go faster. Damn. Rock person. Oh no. I thought we were past all this. Good to see you, bud. Seems like you pop up everywhere, though I am one to talk. Anyway, bud, there's something I am dying to tell you. It is a discovery of the century. I fucking found the Temple of Time, bro. I saw a human who lives on the legendary Isle of the Goddess. It wore clothes just like the ones written about in the ancient manuscripts, and it looked just like you, bud. It was a weird, fleshy, pink creature just like you. Look at this shit, though. Can't get in here. You're right. You're right, I can't. Aren't you a rock person? Can't you just, like, eat that? Like, literally? No real strategic benefit to that. Oh. Dorcas. Get out of the way, Clonkus. Fucking blast from the past, I call that one. What happened? You slipped in and out of time for a second. That was crazy. Are you some kind of creature? Some kind of monster? It's my job to patrol outside the temple. If you want to reach the Gate of Time, you will need to pass through that door. Bazap. Huh? You need another way in, Foo-weep. Well, the Nehru mining facility and the Temple of Time are connected underground. That's pretty sick. No one ever told me that about the Temple of Time. This map, it looks inaccurate, but I'm going to fix it for you. It's not covered in sand. It should be all green. Well, it's not. I wonder if what he sees, like in the distance and on the horizon, you know, is like just all grass and greenery. Or if he can also see the threshold, who knows? Ho. Oh, you can stop in the middle of time, though, for that. But you can't just hop out of a slow-moving cart. Oh, but I still want to go over there, though, huh? You better not start bleeping and blorping on me. Nah, we're good. No real benefit going back there. But they want us back into this central area. So just like how, you know, the temples have central rooms, they want you going like all the way through here and then back into this place. Similar philosophy, I guess. Probably can't get over there unless it's grass or you got stamina potions. What the hell? I can confirm that you will not be consumed by the sink sand in this current position. I suggest verifying your location from the map. Immediately fuck up. So yeah, they want you doing stuff like this, I guess. Instead of just showing you the outline of the path. Just kind of got to go crazy with it. Oh, the grass and the bombs help too. As does this obvious point of interest right here. Jeez, what could this clock-like thing be? Look at that dial. Don't touch that dial. Ha. I remember that? I never even had a TV with a dial. It was all buttons and IR blasters. Just fucking do it. Ah, Clorpus. That's how you kill those dudes. That was sick. You are not in my memory banks, sir. This is the power generator for the mechanism that opens the entrance to Lanayru mining facility, but it won't budge until you activate the remote power nodes and set those 3 dials to access them correctly. The materials used to construct the generator are also present in this area. You can now use your dowsing ability to locate them. It's okay, Master. I can detect trace amounts of aluminum. Okay. This is definitely the thing I'm looking for. See what I'm saying? It's like extended dungeon-ness. Oh, it's just a baby. Tell me I can't throw him in the incinerator. The child crawfish incinerator. What kind of game doesn't have a baby crawfish incinerator? A bad one. Shoria! You can restore this device to an operable state by inserting a source of energy. By something that has electricity. Damn. Gosh darn, Link. You green, funky little man. push in. Oh, geez. That's one zap. Oh, there's a map here. That means I can use a tingle tuner here. Nice. There is no tingle tuner in this game, bro. What are you doing? You'll never get it to open just by fiddling with dials. I know exactly what I'm doing, bro. You can't just fiddle with one dial and expect this ancient puzzle to work, bro. You obviously have to fiddle 3 dials. You're right. You know what would be funny? Fuck. Am I dead? I don't believe that's how that should work, but okay. Giant game cubes with only 2 controller ports. Bet you never seen one of those in real life. Oh, hot. Better done in by myself. That's a hell of a way to dodge. Wow. I guess it was a little off. Ah, that place. Place bacon. Big box that way. Ah, I killed one. I heard it go. That won't work. I mean, it's always handy at least. Come on, give me hearts. Ah. I reckon what was stopping you from coming in here before? Just not knowing, I guess. Also, what's up? Nintendo Dave. I don't know if that's like just a Nintendo reference or a mother reference. Old Nintendo NES. But either way, hello and thanks for engaging. You're catching us on the tail end of the stream. We're basically just looking to start the dungeon. You know, set myself up for tomorrow night's stream. Nice. I should be good on 3 hearts as long as I'm not stupid. Which could be a problem. Chill right here for a second. Because I feel like I got another like 10-15 minutes before I'm actually going to reach the dungeon, so. Crick my neck, self-promo a little bit. You know, Deltarune a little bit in December. Probably just those first 2 parts. I may not even play the next 3 parts until the whole thing is out, who knows. Which, you know, could be like another 3 to 5 to 10 years. Cause fucking Deltarune, all this nonsense. I don't know what else I'll do. Maybe a little either Oblivion remaster or Skyrim. Probably a little Goose Game. And then who knows what else. And then for Thanksgiving, I might do Risk of Rain, or I might look back on that good old Midway FMV footage, as we have time and time again. You know, just for ease of viewing, ease of streaming for me, mostly. But yeah, this, hopefully Wind Waker by the next, like, 3 days tops. Twilight Princess within the first week of December, hopefully, and by that point we should be wrapping up Skyward Sword as well. More Zelda to be had after that too. I don't know if I want to dip up my toes into some 2D after that before I jump all the way into Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because who knows how playing that will work on stream, because those games are not contained in the way that classic Zelda is. Because who knows how long I'll spend playing just Breath of the Wild. Could be a couple dozen hours, could be over 100. In which case I might not want to do it in the traditional way that I've streamed other games, because that's a long time. I also don't want to compromise too much, though. I don't want to just ignore the things that make it great, but obviously you can't do everything in a game like that without the whole channel shifting to that. Same thing. Gotta find the time stone. Eldenor. Who is Elden? Who are these people? Elden, Lanayru, whatever the other one is. Din, Elden, Nehru, Lanayru, and whatever the Feror one was. I guess whatever it is, it'll flow into all of it, so... I guess I could have just slingshot it. Oh, okay. I feel you. Ah. Just kick that shit in there, Link. What are you doing? Blue rupee. Lucky find. Good for you. I also want to mix up streaming come around the time next year. So that's why I'm gonna look into so much stuff in December, just streaming random stuff. Because I definitely like this whole gameplay series stuff that I've done, which if you click on the channel, scroll right past the topics, you'll see the gameplay series, which is just all the playlists of these abridgments. So just like the fun part of these streams, I guess, the relevant stuff. That's action. But yeah, yeah, I definitely want to keep up with all that, but it takes a while when I stream a lot of games specifically for that. Part of the reason why I'm not already done with Wind Waker is because I was gonna, you know, abridge Earthbound and add on to the Super Nintendo series and then close that out. And it ended up taking a long time, and by the time I reached like 70% of the way of the footage I was editing, you know, I realized it was getting real close to November anyway, so I just kind of stopped it and then picked up Wind Waker. So, you know, that's like a good 18, 20 hours that could have gone to Wind Waker, which would have finished it by now. So Earthbound will come eventually. I'll probably do more of that in December and drop it like maybe at the end of the year. Add on to the series before Siphon Filter completely takes over. Which Siphon Filter will be at that fast pace too. Just like Pokemon was. It'll get abridged right away. But, you know, we're only playing Omega Strain, and that'll be a lot easier and shorter to play than something like all the Gen 3 games, which, you know, you'll see that on the series, of course. The gameplay series. Damn it. But of course, beyond that, we're, you know, it's the speed run, so that's what most of the streaming will be. And I'm not gonna bother editing any of that, of course, unless I make, like, significant progress, which, you know, always going for number one, I guess. But to that end, I might spend, you know, I like these shorter streams. I like this 2-3 hour mark. Definitely more than the 5-hour streams that I was doing for Pokemon. Alright, we made it. Just ignore all that other stuff. Ooh, this is always nice too. Yeah, we got our thing powered up. We got all the symbols going. Time stone. Shit. Link, you thrifty son of a gun. So I'm thinking... Oh, I didn't hit the thingy. I was so concerned with the treasure. That's why it's not working. Well, I guess I'll yap on about what I was yapping. You know, at least until I get back to the story stuff. Because that's the thing, too. I like the more community aspect of streaming, obviously. But it does fuck with the way that I edit, typically. It's too much to review. Just piles on. So I want to dedicate more time to streaming, just saying fuck it. And just playing whatever game. And then, you know, saving these big, juicy games for, you know, a little bit in between. Plus, there's enough content that I can slow down with a lot of it and still add to it. Because I've never played any of the Midway games properly. I only did the little compilation thing and, you know. Because those games are hard. Those old-ass Midway collection games, they're scary. I don't want to just fucking suck brutally for 10 minutes at a time with each game. Just to die and then have to do it over again. I mean, you have infinite fake quarters, so that helps, but kind of defeats the purpose. Monthly temple? What? Floor supervisor. Okay. How did a bomb not kill him? You know what? I got a better idea. Actually, no, that's not a better idea, because the sand will disappear. But yeah, I'm gonna do a few different things, and that's what was so fun about Risk of Rain 2 was that exact thing. No, it did work, so what did I miss? Oh no, it's because it's in the past. Oh yeah, that's not gonna reach. Ha! Hit it twice. It's just like mind scanners for real. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to focus more on like the community streaming aspect of it. That way I can have more time in between these series. You know, these series uploads as I call them. And let me yap on while Fee's got me paused. And then we can wrap up because it's just getting to the temple now, obviously. We're closing anyway. I'll continue tomorrow for the same time, for about the same amount of time. Maybe like 30 minutes less. It depends on what's actually happening. And then I'll stream again Sunday, but it might be a really short one like it was last week, like an hour. Or it might be more, depending on how much fun I'm having with it. The game does take a more dramatic turn for the second half, I think. But anyway, yeah, that way I can do maybe like 3 to 5 actual major game uploads, and it'll allow me to play bigger games, specifically like Breath of the Wild, right? If it takes me 3 months to stream Breath of the Wild, I don't have to like bend over backwards killing myself trying to play it and then edit all the shit for it at the same time. That can take up like half the year and it won't affect anything. And it'll give me even more of an excuse to just play random nonsense. I kind of want to play more LSD because I had a lot of fun with it, but part of me also wants to keep it like an annual thing. Just save it for Halloween, have it be this really rare, scarce thing. By nature of what it is too, being this really cryptic walking sim basically, it also has the potential to get really old really fast. So I think that might be for the best. I may pick it up here and there on my own downtime as I have, but I'll probably only stream it on like Halloween or throughout that season, maybe for like a week or something, who knows. Master Link, all 3 remote power nodes have been activated. Please make your way to the power generator in front of the Laneru mining facility. Your high ass forgot to actually hit the switch last time, didn't you? You were too busy hitting that switch, you forgot to hit the switch. Aw, damn Fee, you're right. You really are from the future. But yeah, you know, support by just clicking on shit. Watch my shorts if you watch shorts. Hopefully they'll show up on your feed. You know, join the streams, interact, watch whatever. And if you really want to help, you know, subscribe, like, all that stuff. In particular, come back in January for that speedrun stuff that I'm talking about. That's by far the most dedicated we get towards anything. I didn't speedrun Siphon Filter the first year. I literally only played the first Siphon Filter game, but I was new to the whole gaming online thing and video editing and whatnot, so, you know, that was a big project for me at that time. But last year I decided to stream the speedrun while editing, you know, Siphon Filter 2 and 3, rounding off the trilogy. So I'm going to do effectively the same thing this year. I'm going to continue with Omega Strain, editing it and all, but probably every day as a daily stream I'm going to speedrun Siphon Filter. And because I'm more dedicated to it now, and I'm more used to streaming like that, it's going to be agonizing, which is another reason I'm slowing down a lot right now and in December, you know, because I'm resting up. Because what I'm planning on doing, since I have to stream, you know, either before or after work, which, you know, my job takes up like my whole afternoon, I'm going to dedicate 90 minutes every day, either like at 11 a.m. my time or like midnight, which that seemed to work better for Risk of Rain. I was playing Risk of Rain for like 2 hours a night on Halloween, you know, around building up to Halloween. And people were really fucking with it. People were tuning in like midnight, 1 a.m. So it might be good for the speed run too. Cause you know that's my best time is 77 minutes, but my average time is about 90, and the record is like just under a minute. Okay, now I can do it. I know, I was gonna do it, Fee. A report, Master Link. You gotta point it to where each symbol was. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? What do you mean they're in a triangle? In a Zelda game? A triangle formation? You're joking. Oh yeah, see, I've already got it. So the fire was the top one. Oh no, the electric was the... No, yeah. The fire's the one that I'm facing. And then electric's to the left of me. So water's this way. Oh, that's because it's the wrong thing, so it's not exactly like that. It's water first, right? So if it's not the very last one, it's the second to last. Oh, because it's not the electric one, right? Oh, it is the electric one first. Oh no, that was the water one. So then fire should still be right on top of me. Or not quite. But the fire's in front of me. Is it this one? What do you gotta say about it, Gerald? least that one was normal. I guess it was relative to the map, not to my perspective. That was on me, I guess. Majora's Mask, Swamp Dungeon ass temple. Oh, what is that? And I'll yap a little more in closing. I'll finish up while I'm in there. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Conflicting views. What do I do here? It's gotta be in the past. Oh. Dramatic entry for all of them. It's just a lot more packed with cinematics and cutscenes than the other classic Zeldas. I guess it's not bad. It makes it a very good lore game, which is fitting for it being the first, entry in the timeline. Lanayru Mining Facility. Metal Godless Machine Factory. Wow. Sure is. That's what I would do in real life. There's some funky music, though. We can listen to that tomorrow, though, so come back tomorrow if you want to listen to this funky music. I'm gonna let the intro FMV run as usual. But yeah, that's the main thing I'll be doing in January, so that's why I'm kind of slowing down a lot, just getting more casual with the streaming. It's all just resting so that I'm ready for when Siphon Filter actually comes around. I prepped as much as I could to the end that I got a fast disc PS2 with a European PAL region version of it. I thought, doing the whole FreeMic boot and modding my PS2 would be enough to run it, which I can run it. I have to do that obnoxious disc swapping trick every time, which means I need to put in an American game so that it detects that it's a PS1 game, block all the lasers, and then, oh shit, it remembers. I let the original cutscene run when I started the stream, because normally this only plays after, so it remembers that too. I feel like that's kind of messy. I feel like that's kind of, I don't know, I know doc shit about coding, especially compared to, the people who make the games that made my childhood, but I feel like that's sloppy coding though. Like that's how data leakage and, clogging happens. Why would it need to remember that? What kind of Undertale shit is Skyward Sword doing in the background that it needs to remember if I watch that first intro 3 hours ago or not? Bro, I've interacted with 2 dungeons since then. What are you talking about? That's a neat little thing to make note of, though. Anyway, yeah, that's the whole point, though. That's what I'll be doing. Like I was saying, I wasn't so used to the longer streams. I wasn't used to streaming at all. That was like my maybe 2nd or 3rd month into streaming total. I started last Halloween. It was real messy. And then didn't really pick it up until December came around with Technically, I streamed Shin Megami Tensei 5 first. I did like 3 streams of that. And then I shifted into Siphon Filter 2, 3, and then the speed run. But I'm going to do it a lot tighter this month, or this year. So I'll do the whole daily thing if you want to see that. But that's what I'm going to do, depending on, I guess, what ends up working better for views and attendance. I'm going to run it either 90 minutes in the early, not the early morning, but like the late morning, early afternoon, my time, what would be like 10 or 11 hours ago, up to like my midnight hour, which is about 2 hours from now. Like I said, the midnight stuff seems to work better on the channel anyway. So it's most likely that I'll go for that. And, you know, it's not unusual on just a random, whatever today is, like on a random Monday night. It's not unusual for me to be up until like 1:30, 2 in the morning and decide, you know what, I think I'm going to pick up Siphon Filter and just see how far I can get. I'm excited to show off some stuff I've discovered, but honestly, I'm not really keen on whipping any of it out until I know that I can get like at least a second or first place time. Because then, you know, that just means better people than me will know how to do the stuff I did. But, you know, that's what I'm going to be going for. 7th place is what I've reached so far, so that's good. I went ahead and submitted the time just so that anybody who stumbles across the Siphon Filter speedrun community might see my name on there. But it's going to be real stressful, and then on like the main nights, right, anywhere from like 2 to 3 nights out of the week, as usual, I'll stream mostly the Omega Strain, but at least one of those nights, depending on how it works out, I'll dedicate it to like an extra long Siphon Filter speed run, so like a 3-hour stream like this. You know, so like 2 attempts packed into one. On top of probably like an AM stream as well on those days. Because that's pretty much the only way to do it, is just to stream it every day if I ever want a real chance of you know, breaking any of those records, especially since I only do it, you know, once a year in January. But I'm probably just going to stream it on my computer again, because like I was saying, it's not only kind of obnoxious to run my PAL region Siphon Filter on my PS2, because I have to do the disc swap, and I don't particularly like having my, you know, PS2 jammed with paper and having the sensors blocked. But even when I run it, because it's a different region game, the resolution's all weird, so like half the screen is like sunken down. You can scroll it up with the in-game settings, but without like a whole ass video modulator, which is an apparatus that would cost me like $180, even for just like a cheap consumer use one. Which, you know, at that point it would be more practical and not much more expensive to just buy a PAL region PS2 and like an adapter cable, which is what I should have done, but I didn't think it would be so impractical with, you know, with the modding. So I'll probably just do it on my PC again, and that should be good enough, you know, to at least match some of these times. But we'll see how good I can do. Until then, it's just Zelda for the rest of the month, and then on Thanksgiving Day, or one of the days around that day, I'll probably stream some nonsense. Maybe something lazy like, it's either Midway or Risk of Rain 2. It's most likely going to be Risk of Rain 2, but if it turns out I'm just like feeling real lazy that day, whatever day I end up streaming, or I just ate too much or whatever else, then I'll probably just watch that Midway FMV, get a little more informative with it. But thanks for listening to all that. If you care about all the stuff I was just talking about, subscribe and come back in January especially. That's the most support you could show, I guess. Otherwise, you'll keep seeing the content. If you watch shorts, you'll see my shorts, and if you watch the streams, you'll see them pop up regardless. I'm not too regular with the streams anyway because I have a day job, so kind of inconsistent, but you'll see me around. Thanks for watching now, and I hope you'll watch again.